Good morning, folks. So before we start our trading day, I'm gonna brief you guys up on what's going on. All right. So yesterday we have a very bad day. We are talking about Nasdaq -2%, SPY -1.5, and Dow Jones is at -1.3, and VIX index climb up to 20.82. All right. So what's really the cause? Basically, is just because we have a very surprise, actually very stellar job growth last week, and then but the market just wants Jerome Powell to cut rate this month, but next month, but it's not gonna happen, I guess. So yeah, it's basically price NFP, and we got a very bad day yesterday. So oh well. So we're gonna talk about next week events. It's not gonna help either. So on Monday we are gonna have a holiday, so it's gonna be a very long weekend. And on Tuesday we are gonna have the Empire State manufacturing survey. All right. On Wednesday we're gonna have FOMC minutes release, and that's a pretty big event on Wednesday itself. All right. On Thursday, we are gonna have jobless claims and also Philly Fed manufacturing surveys as well. On Friday, we are gonna have inflation expectations. All right, so it's gonna be pretty long week next week. All right. So to brief you guys up on what's happening this week is basically the money is going to the defensive mood. All right, they rotate from tech to staples. All right. So here's pretty much the leaderboard. So where the money goes, they went to XLP defensive. Last month it climbed up about 11.26%, and this week XLP gained about 2.63%. XLE energy index for week we are gaining about 3.39%, and for the month itself, it climbed up about 16%, all right? And materials, last week, we climbed about 4.61%, and for the month itself, climbed up about 8.88%. Tech index was down -5%, however, it improved about 2.64%, all right? And XLF finance, we are talking about -6.51%, and for the week itself, it's -3%, right? So we are looking for a deep buys probably next week. We're gonna be on staples and energy. We're probably gonna get into materials for a bit. I bought XLK myself, but we'll see how it goes. All right, it's just a little bit of a small bet, and yeah, we'll see. And the deep candidates we are looking about Royal Gold, Newmonts. So basically, if you guys don't want to be worried about the single companies, you guys can just buy GDX. And we're looking at Huntington Ingalls, the defense, the shipbuilders. That's pretty good. And we're gonna look at REMX, the rare earth ETFs. So yeah, I'm looking at those stocks next week. All right. Also looking at Apple for a bit because tech has been quite, recovering. And yeah, if you guys want to have real-time updates, you guys can join the Patreons, and you guys can get the access to our Discord. You guys have the real-time updates on what's going on. And on X, you guys can have also have more near time, real time. Okay. So yeah, I'll see you guys around and have a great day, guys.